Hey everyone, thank you for retweeting us. Thank you for coming to Earth. And Granny's very happy that we're actually getting this out there to the media, and hopefully you can share this video with somebody that you think might be interested in this topic. Please continue to follow us and subscribe. And Granny, take it away.
Thank you so much. The voice. Thank you, my guys. Okay, it's a very strange topic I want to bring up. It has to do with geckos, which if you need to understand how geckos work, watch R Complex 1 and 2. Now, more into these geckos. I believe that we're all, I'm calling it now gecko-fied, where a virus, the 1%, has taken over the planet. They're stressing us out when we're young, so our R complex takes over when we're young, and then they train our baby geckos to grow up to be consumers, buyers, shoppers, and geckos completely. All we do is work, shop, go home to our gecko hole and go to sleep and then wake up and repeat. So it's all about them, that virus. Now, the way the gecko works is they love the gecko because they can count on the gecko to make you crazy. They want you to do a certain set of things, and anytime you try to leave the parameter of that certain set of things, you get so scared and so feeling like you're gonna die that you just forget it. You just say, you know what, forget it. I'd rather be sitting at home with my cat watching TV than doing anything else. Now, that mentality, they love it. You're watching TV with commercials, you're at home, you're not doing anything important that could be saving the world, or yourself, or helping humanity, or helping the future. All you're doing is sitting in your house, petting your cat, watching commercials so you know what to buy tomorrow. Now, my big thing today is I want to discuss something that I'm going to call zombies. Everybody freaks out when I say zombies. They're thinking of the actual zombies that you play on the video games. I'm talking about what might a real zombie be like. So, if you think about the fact that this gecko is squirting something into your brain that makes you feel like you're going to die if you don't do what he says, and mostly what he's going to want you to do is the same thing that you did yesterday, and now what you're going to try and do is leave those parameters for one of two reasons. Either you can no longer do what your gecko wants for financial reasons, or you personally are trying to move away from your gecko's stupid desires for yourself and better your life. In either one of those two cases, your gecko's gonna go nuts and start telling you you're gonna die every 5 seconds. He's gonna push so much you're gonna die into your system that you're really gonna feel like you're dying. Now, let's say you have a great life and you got a support system, then you're just gonna have a bad day. You're gonna feel too stressed. You're gonna say, oh my God, I'm having a horrible day. I can barely think straight. You'll make excuses for your gecko, putting all that in there. You'll make it seem like somehow this is your fault or there's a cause that you can rely on. But no, it's just really, he's telling you you're gonna die and you don't even know how to deal with that. If you have a good life, you have a chance of living through that. But let's say your life isn't so good. Let's say you just had a bad breakup and it went onto Facebook and now everybody won't talk to you, and your mom and your dad are no longer with us or too far away to help you, and everything else is going bad. You lost your job, you lost your house. Now your gecko is freaking out. Depending on what type of person, what type of human being you are, and how you were brought up and what horrible things happened to you in your life, you may snap at this point. That's the true zombie, the snapped gecko. At that snapping point, I've heard so many stories from people who, I knew I couldn't go home and hit my mom, so I took this chain and went out and found a stranger and hit him. Now, this guy was white, so he found a black stranger. I'm sure there's some black people out there, I need a white stranger. It's all going to be about separatism. It's all going to be about that other guy right there is not the same as me, and now I'm going to go get him. Because geckos love to fight. They love it. Now, remember that guy who just recently in Las Vegas? You think he was getting those guns and putting them into the room? No. That was his gecko. His gecko said, no, we're gonna go out, we're going out good. We're gonna show them all. And then he killed a bunch of people. It was a horrible, horrible, sad thing. Do you think it was that guy? I don't think it was that guy. I think it was that guy pushed beyond all possible sanity. No way. There's so much you're gonna die in here, and he doesn't know what to do with that or how to handle it or even that it exists. So there's no way for him to crawl back out of it. Geckos don't back up. They run forward. They run forward into a car tire. I've watched it happen. All they have to do is walk backwards 1 inch and they're in the bush. But they freak out and they run forward and then they die. Now these are the kind of things that when human beings get put into this reptilian mindset and they start acting like that gecko, you're gonna find gecko arenas where people are just going to fight. They already know when they get there there's gonna be a fight, and yet they still go. This is not good human behavior. Good human behavior is realizing that we are like voodoo dolls inside of those nested dolls. Those dolls where there's a little one in the middle, and then bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So there's you in the middle, then comes the Earth, then comes the solar system, then comes the galaxy, and the big one is the universe. You're in the middle. If you hit somebody, you are making them all feel it. Not only that, God is so cool that God stays with each and every one of us. Guess what you're doing? You're making God hit somebody else and making God feel it on the other side. Can we stop? Please. This is what you need to realize. Gecko arenas are set up by the 1% just so you'll fight. They're selling guns to both sides. Get it? The only way to win against this is to put the guns down, stop fighting, and do something else. And this is the opposite of acting like your gecko. It means that you're coming to sanity. You're realizing there might be a function for humanity on this planet. And probably it isn't destroy each other. Because if it was inside your body and the cells start to destroy each other, that's called leukemia. Does the Earth have leukemia? Yeah, cancer, leukemia, every horrible thing that can happen if you get AIDS. Because we are the immune system, we have stopped functioning, and now the whole place is set up for zombie mania, gecko mania, and we're not going to let it happen. We're not going to let it happen. I promise you there's a way out. Keep watching, and thank you for coming to Earth.